Gang Sangria, hope you're Sabia. This is your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And this is Drink Chance motherfucking podcast.
Make some noise!
And right now, I have to introduce one of the most phenomenon groups in history. Not in just hip hop, but in history. These guys made countless hits. Repeatedly, back to back. And when I heard DJ Khaled the other day say that he was the anthem king, I had to test him. And I had to be like, I'm sorry. But every record these brothers had that was a hit was an anthem.
Straight up.
And I had to say, like, you know, it wasn't no hate, because we know, but I'm just saying, like, okay, you might be the second anthem king, but I had to keep it real. I had to say, I think N.O.R.E. was the first anthem king. These brothers, just like me and Capone, went through problems, trials, and tribulations, came back together and stuck together through brothers. They out here right now on a New Year's Eve special. I'm sure they doing something phenomenal.
Oh, yes, we are.
Oh,
yes,
by the time we drop this episode, they'll be already out. So they out here with Pitbull. Goddamn it.
That's right.
Yo, I think
it's a 305.
What's the nigga? Clive Davis just took Pitbull's room in Prime 112. It was a little wild over there.
Oh,
but these brothers have, you know, stuck it out through time, and they're still here. They're still relevant. They're still a part of what's going on, what's now. One of them is a phenomenal producer, produced R&B. The other two is phenomenal MC, lyricist.
Yes, sir.
With a Tribe coming back and doing their thing, and De La Soul coming back and doing their thing. I can't wait for a new N.O.R.E. album. And right now, with no further ado, I would like to introduce some people that I look up to personally. N.O.R.E. by motherfucking nature. Hold on, before you make it clear. It's not KG and Treach. It's not Treach and KG. It's not KG and Vinny. It's not Vinny and Treach. It is all motherfucking three members. Yep. N.O.R.E. by fucking nature. Listen, I'm so much of a fan of you guys. I had to go research a couple of interviews. I haven't seen interviews with all three of y'all in a minute. Am I bugging?
No, you're not bugging.
Okay.
It's been a minute.
Okay.
This is a moment.
A lot of radio stations don't have it. That's why we banned some
Yeah,
DJs.
we ain't radio. We ain't radio.
So
we
DJs can't even come to New York.
Yeah, all right. We're going to get to that later.
They don't invite us to the station no fucking more. So we wait outside with the hookers. Fuck it.
Yeah, stop. So,
we come to the real shit here.
Okay, so look, let me ask y'all, because all of y'all from East Orange, correct? Mm-hmm. All three of y'all.
Yeah.
So, but are y'all from different parts of East Orange?
We're pretty much the same hood. The same hood is about a 5-block radius from each other. I'm from 15th Street. Kay is from 18th Street. Treach is right across under the bridge at Grove Street right there. But you could moonwalk to each of our homes when we were kids.
3 square mile radius of the whole hood.
Right.
Different middle schools, everything else. But everybody was there. Funny story, I'm born in N.O.R.E, so a lot of my family's from N.O.R.E, right there. Me and Redman, we was little homies that we hated each other just because I was from East Orange and he was from a block over in N.O.R.E.
I always thought you
Like
got
it just turned to, no, when we was little.
Now. Okay.
You feel me? We got cool, me and Redman got cool because we was a little...
No, but I'm asking the hoods. The hoods?
No, the
never
hood.
got along?
It's so close. N.O.R.E is the biggest city in Jersey. But after the riots and everything else in the 60s and everything else, a lot of people moved out of N.O.R.E, so they either went to East Orange, West Orange, boom, everything else. But our whole family is Jersey, one of the smallest cities in there, but it was the most like ghetto city out of the smallest cities there at 3-block radius. You feel me?
So so you guys knew each other growing up?
High school and stuff, like junior high
Right.
school, all that and everything. Football, playing Rams, and then we was high school. We met up. Vin used to beatbox, so I knew Vin first. We in high school.
I would think KG would be the one that used to beatbox.
Vin and K grew up 15th Street and 18th Street, 3 blocks
took
away.
Shit. Keep it real. So this
feel
nigga
me?
doing, I'm doing it with the machine.
We went to the same high school after a while, but Vin, I met him and then he used to
beatbox. Rock out in health class all the time. So
and
I used to break dance and beatbox. So I would beatbox. Actually, our brother Jabril Peppers, Michigan Wolverines, they playing tonight. But his father, I used to break dance with his father. His father taught me how to break dance. So after break dance and I beatbox, but KG lived right across the street from him. I used to go beatbox for K, and then in health class, Treach, he was a fan of Freddy Krueger back in the day. So this kid had a hand on long nails, and every day this kid just had mad long fingernails
with razors underneath.
And Freddy, he used to call himself the Freddy of rap. Every day this kid would come with new lyrics in health class. Instead of fucking around with health, he would spit new bars to me every day. So I told K one day, like, this kid in my health class is the truth. We all, linked up, did this talent show, and that was it. It was the new style.
Wait, so when y'all did this talent show, that was as a group, or y'all was doing it separately?
We wasn't really a group at that point.
Yeah, we wasn't.
We just came together because we were just coming together because I'm a year older than them. So it was my senior year in high school, and they were having a talent show, and like Vince said, I was DJing and I wanted to get in and do something. So I was just like, well, Dad, if you beatbox and I scratch, we gonna need an MC. And then that's like he said, he brought Treach into it. So we just went in and we weren't even a group. I just scratched in. We put together a routine.
We didn't even have a name.
We didn't have a name or nothing.
We didn't know how
we didn't have a name or nothing. So with our routine, we was just practicing it. We'd be up in my sun porch up there. Like Vince said, I used to be across the street. So he would hear me practicing in the sun porch. So up there we would practice for this talent show, and part of our routine scratched in the Beastie Boys. It's the new style. So
we had a name, and we was like, we needed it that day. What's the name?
New Style.
New Style. And that was after the talent show went over well. We killed the talent show, and we was like, yo, that whole shit kind of worked. And we started off with the New Style. Let's call ourselves the New Style.
Wow.
And let me tell you something else.
Okay.
This dude
I'm learning hip hop history.
His family is from Queens.
You know,
I know that. We gonna get into that.
Whoa. Southside Jamaica.
Left rack.
Jamaica. Family. So he had we said we gotta go to the town show. We gotta have coordinating shit. We the New Style now. So he took us over.
Shirt Kings.
And we got the New Style jackets.
Oh, classic.
From Shirt Kings.
Okay.
And boom, so with that was going on I'm showing you to connect with everything. And
so who shut down New Style? Who said we can't be New Style?
Well, what we did.
You know what? Who shut that? That was actually Shakim and Chris Lighty.
Oh, Shakim Flavor Unit.
Flavor Unit and Shakim Flavor Unit and Chris Lighty.
All right, wait a minute. Let's get in the story now.
All right, cool.
We ended up being on Sugar Hill Gang Records, which was Bone On Me.
Yeah. We are
with New Style.
We are.
So y'all see that picture of us with the New Style? K had the high top fade.
We had the Gucci suits.
That was signed to Sugar Hill Records.
Wow.
Bone On Me. So we actually
not
signed.
Bone On Me. You talking
Bone
about
On Me.
That was their name. After all the Sugar Hill artists sued them and got off the label, they had another label called Bone On Me.
So anyway, we signed a contract without calling lawyers. We sued the Sugar Hill Gang and signed it.
Right.
And underage.
Right.
And got robbed for everything.
Right.
So the good thing that happened, had my homie Moo Brown, Big Moo Brown. He had the Quantum and everything else. We had to get off the contract. So we was riding down Route 4 to Teaneck. Tech Nines and everything up in there. We gonna make these niggas sign us off on a napkin.
What you talking about? Sugar Hill. Okay.
You motherfucking right.
Right.
We caught an accident. Had all the guns, everything up in there. He said, hey, yo, Tiny, I ain't got no license. The police about to come. We got these bags of guns, everything else. I said, well, you go that way. I'll take these shits. And I ran the fuck away and left. We was going to get our shit released like that. And it was a God blessing that we didn't, because we was going to do some real nasty shit to get our release. But when we came, we was like, yo, how we got with Flavor Unit, tried out, boom, boom. Patchy, rest in peace.
Patchy,
rest in peace.
We
got a sign
so
to
are
Flavor
you basically
Unit.
telling me that you guys changed the name because Sugar Hill?
No. Okay. See, what happened is like when we were New Style,
Tell the whole story.
We got with Flavor Unit, and we were doing talent shows and all that. So everybody around the hood, all through Jersey and all that, we had already started building a name. Everybody knew they were doing talent shows. And we would come in there and they would have the crowds judge it. They would let the crowds judge it. And we would win every time. So then they started feeling like we were coming with our own built-in crowd. So they changed and started bringing celebrities in, like Biz and some different people. And we still kept winning. So we were just like, man, we got to start spreading this out and start getting real with it. Through that whole thing, Flavor Unit, 45 King, Treach was already dabbing over there with them. They were like, yo, what's up with this group, New Style? And at the time, they had Flavor Unit MCs, but they didn't have the management company at the time. So they were just starting the management of Flavor Unit management. Like Shakim and Latifah were starting that.
Okay.
And they wanted to get some new groups to sign, and we were one of the first ones.
Jersey, they both
Especially from Jersey. And they brought Apache over to us, and Apache co-signed us, and then we threw a party for ourselves at Uppsala College out there in Jersey, and we invited them over, and they came and saw us perform, and they loved what they saw. So then they took us on from there, and we started, working on stuff and doing stuff. They started shopping our demo. We had most of our records even recorded. We had OPP already on there.
Wait. Prior to shopping your demo, you already recorded?
Yeah. We went to the studio and all that.
Y'all made OPP before y'all got signed?
We was out in the block, man.
That record,
we was out on the block.
18 years old when that record was written.
Oh my God.
It ain't even come out till like 90, 91.
After this. So, but how did that name Naughty by Nature originate?
That's what I'm getting to. That's what I'm saying. So in between all that, we was dabbing out. We was dabbing out in the blocks and doing whatever we had to do. So we was in the studio. We recorded our demo. We had everything. We had, like he said, go to Shirt Kings. We did all that stuff. We was building it up, doing the grind. And we even had shopped our demo with Tommy Boy before Flavor Unit, and they turned us down. The same exact demo now. OPP, all that on it.
And then you went back.
But went through Flavor Unit and got.
But once we got the politics behind us, actually Tommy Boy never even signed us. Warner Brothers signed us. Benny Bedina signed us to Warner Brothers.
Why are you skipping stories now?
What?
How it went from Naughty by Nature to New Style?
No, because we didn't get to that.
You went past when we Warner Brothers signed and shit. Can I tell how it went from New Style, high top fades, and all of and the fucking valleys?
Go ahead. Tell him.
All right, we had the biggest drug block in Jersey. I'll tell you. These niggas want to talk this shit. I used to always talk to old man Dave, rest in peace, up there. It's like, why you always talk to the old man over there, man? Like you always talk to the old heads. I'm like, you don't know the jewels that they have. No, nigga, I'm over here looking. Old man Dave told me one time, he got legs out, he was in war, all that king. He said, let me tell you something, little son. I don't know who exactly, but it's somebody on this motherfucking block. It's probably one of them old bitches over there. Just saying what colors y'all got on. And every time you see when the cops come, DTs come, they go to y'all and roll right up in the alley. It's one of them old bitches or something up there. I said, for real?
From New Style to N.O.R.E.
All right, shut up. How all the fades, I'm trying to say how we was clean looking and we was fresh. The late 80s, you had to be fresh. We had the Bally's, the suede suits, gold nugget, nigga, the Gucci links, the motherfucking real gold, not from Canal Street, 18th Street. Old man I said, yo, everybody have a meeting. I called him out. I said, yo, somebody out here is saying what we got, knowing we got. From this fucking day on, yo, man, get this chain off of you. We taking a look. Yo.
You robbed the old man?
Everybody all black.
Okay.
Everybody dirty as fuck. 15th Street down there, all them, they had Benzes, they was looking like paid in full, all the heat on them, everything else. We was dirty. That's when the fades turned to braids. Everybody came in black. Grandmama's kids, the DTs roll around. What they got on? All black. They see motherfuckers and pushing strollers and the baby all black. Like everybody all black. I go up to the car, I feel $1. They're like, oh, that's a fiend block.
From New Style to
niggas dirty. They raiding everybody else all the fuck around us. So that's when and we had a song from New Style, and it was like, I was just looking through titles. I'm like, yo, we need a name. Fuck New Style. That's the 80s when we. And the name of one of our songs was Naughty by Nature. I said,
Yeah, Naughty by Nature was the name of a new style.
Hold
That
on,
was
can
the
I
name
like
of a
my
new
N.O.R.E.
style.
lighter that he gave me a year ago? This is a commercial break.
Let's make some
Can I
noise.
like
Let's make some noise.
He gave me a year ago that I didn't even know I was going to be here handing my pocket.
That's what's up.
All right, now
So
finish this
Naughty
story.
by Nature
It was
a
a
name.
it was the name of a song
Was the
as
title of
New
a
Style.
song,
When
it's
we
the
were
New
New
Style.
Style, we had a song called Naughty by Nature.
That's crazy.
So when we got the Flavor Unit was like, all right, y'all the new style and y'all signed to this old Sugar Hill label. We got to dead all of that.
So we
First
didn't
thing
go- we
need
ain't
to do
clear
is
it.
Switch that name.
Tommy Boy had to go because we ain't tell Tommy Boy
Alright.
that we was on contract over there at New Style.
And the crazy thing about
They
this,
bought him off. Shut
Crazy
up,
thing
Joey.
about this back then, right? And this is what's crazy about the evolution of the hip hop executive.
Real
back
nigga
then,
shit.
we used to be on the block. So when it was time to change from New Style to Naughty by Nature, when we was first pitching the name Naughty by Nature to shock him and
They said
Flavor
it's too
Unit,
long.
They was like,
Naughty
it's
by
too
Nature.
long, it's
I said it
whatever.
was too long.
But you know who was there with him?
Chris Lighty.
We had Shock Kim from Flavor Unit, Chris Lighty, and Jimmy Henchman.
Oh, man.
All three of those guys were on the
Heavy
block
They
with
pulled
us.
up in that truck.
And
I
all
remember
of
they
those
pulled up
cats
in the
was
truck
good
on
friends,
that.
man. That's why it was
nobody,
really interesting to see what happened
nobody
with
on the
them.
block. He was like, man, well, you just hear, everybody all black just come out on the mother. They like, hold the fuck up. Where's the group? They said, there's them three niggas. There's them niggas there. We was the first nigga 70 deep rolling clubs, nigga. And we said we was from Jersey in motherfucking spots. We get motherfucking booed. We said, we got booed one time. Nigga, we going to New York. 70, 80 fucking deep
Now,
every
you had to
row.
back then. You know you couldn't. You
Yo,
couldn't be
Brooklyn
from
niggas-
Jersey go to New York.
Man, they was so deep they was robbing their own niggas by mistake.
Right.
Like nigga, we
Yeah,
coming
did
in,
that.
we
did that a couple
Jersey,
of times.
goddamn it.
But
These
let me
niggas,
ask y'all. So you saying that you did the actual OPP record prior
Yeah.
to the demo? That was like the demo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
And
a
what
new
other
style.
record? Go ahead, go, I'm about to ask that.
Like everything's gonna be all right. A couple little songs off the first album, like Rhyme or Shine on.
Well, no.
The songs with
Yeah,
Afro on
look,
it.
like, this
No,
was
but
like
Everything's Gonna Be Alright was done when we were working on the
Later,
album.
later.
That was done when we was
I
working
was
on
17
Naughty by
years
Nature
old.
on the
I
album, though.
was fucking this broad. My first pussy I had, I fucked in the park, and it was this other nigga bitch that I ain't like, and he just was hating on me, and I was
That's how
wearing
the song
OPP
came up.
like each verse. It ain't come like all of them, and both. Then he had to.
You went too fast. Hold on.
I got my first
Break
piece of
that down,
pussy
break that down.
in Raleigh Park.
In Valley Park.
In Raleigh Park, Rilley. I was homeless. I was sleeping there, hustling all night, everything at East Orange, up the hill. And I got my first piece of pussy up in there. It was this motherfucker. I was never fucking. It was like sisters, and then he was all like little dirty ass nigga, boom, boom, boom. You know they was friends. I had the braids, all that. He sleep in the park, nigga. This motherfucker, boom, boom, boom. And she just can't come by, yo. I fucked this bitch in the park.
In the park.
And it was like OPP. And Moo Brown, that we was talking about before, he used to always say, yo, I'm down with OPM. And then he made up
What was
OPP.
OPM?
Other people's
Other
money.
people's money.
Because he was like the big homie. Yo, I'm down with OPM. So we always like. And then
So
Vince
we
was
always
like,
bagged him. We always bagged
And
him.
we come back here. Vince like, well, I'm down with OPP. He said, what's that? Other people pussy.
Hey, our reality is,
And then I
man,
had
we
the
always been
rhymes that I
child
was
stars.
ready to, and I heard the hook. I said, "What you?"
You had the hook?
No, he
No.
said that. He
I
said
just came up with the
OPM. He
OPP.
said
He
OPP.
flipped
from
the whole
OPM.
song.
But I had a
I
verse
came with
already
that
about
track.
fucking this nigga bitch that was dissing me and shit. Everything else, my pussy
it
that
fit
was other
perfectly.
people pussy. And I said, oh, let me make for the girl. Yo, that song went like 10 years, motherfucker, before they even knew what it mean, because they would have never played it. They was bleeping out.
OPP, goddammit.
I remember a lot of babies was made.
I remember
The
even
population.
making that record. Like we were sitting in on 18th Street in my bedroom, and I had there was bunk beds in there, and I remember Treach sitting there with his arm on the top of the bunk bed with it, and just with the notebook up there, and saying it to me. And I just remember that day. I just was like, "Dang, this is crazy."
You knew it was gonna be a hit.
No,
crazy,
I didn't. I just
crazy.
knew. I just thought it was
Because
dope,
at that
though.
time you had never you probably made hit records, but I'm talking about.
No, I didn't make hit
Like,
records.
we
We
didn't
were
make hit
we
records.
wasn't
What I mean
out.
is, making hit
I
records,
know.
but it wasn't
I mean,
No,
even
we
the
never
subject
came
matter,
out.
you couldn't
The
imagine the
public has
subject
it.
matter.
Yeah, we
would
can
work
never.
like
Yeah,
that.
Right, I just
We
was
was like,
saying
we
that
was
it
thinking they
was
was
dope.
gonna
It's so
catch on
clever.
the
I was
scene.
just like, that.
Because wasn't that the first hip hop record that MTV broke? Like really, really broke?
Well,
Nah.
they really got behind it because
That's
Ed
the-
Lover and them
MTV. No,
co-signed
first
it
of
and
all,
they did a down with
I never
MTV.
tell hold for MTV, bro.
Let's go.
I'm gonna
Treach.
give it to my motherfucking forefathers.
Take another
man.
Red alert.
Run
We don't even got to ask
DMC.
Treach to take another shot.
Run
right?
DMC. Rock Box.
That's true.
Walk this way and open that fucking shit for
That's
hip
true.
hop
Yeah,
or
yeah, as
MTV.
far as
period.
MTV.
Oh, definitely.
You ain't never
So y'all
gonna
didn't break the record
No.
even?
All right, man, fuck that. What did I just say? You didn't say we open the
Run
doors
DMC.
for MTV.
No,
No, he mean a
No,
crossover.
he said that
film.
song. For
Yeah,
that song.
MTV
No,
broke that
look,
down.
I
They did
know
to the
the
masses.
door,
I know what you're saying.
They opened that
You
song to
talking
the
about-
masses.
You talking about a record that MTV did a real
The
campaign
repetitiveness of
behind.
the
Yes,
claims.
yes,
Because
they
they
did.
were all
Yes, they
down
did.
with
They
MTV.
did.
Could y'all
joints
tell the
with it.
real fucking story? The MTV thing, Nigga, what made that shit?
Orlando Brown out this
Oh,
bitch.
man, these niggas want sugarcoat shit. I tell these motherfuckers, goddamn, I already got charges, nigga. They can't lock me. Nigga, I'ma go in here. Listen, man. What turned this shit around was video jukebox.
Jukebox.
That
yep.
is true.
We changed the whole shit.
That
like
is true.
anytime you call in, the video play.
Yep.
OPP play 24 hours all day. They said we gotta change the form.
And that was based out here.
Oh,
Yeah,
you talking about
box.
box? I thought you were
When
talking
you
about
call
Ralph
in,
McDaniel.
no,
The
you call-
jukebox.
The
Okay,
video
okay,
jukebox
okay,
when you
okay,
call
okay.
in.
I'm like, damn.
And every time you
I
call
remember
in, there's
John
an
Thomas
interview.
to work there. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Man, Ralph is the OG. He played our shit before. We played new style shit. You feel me? But the video
The box,
jukebox,
yeah,
when you
crazy.
paid 99 cents or whatever to see the video all day, it was 24 hours a fucking day, right? Yo, they had to change the format. Like, wait a minute, man. These motherfuckers is getting every play.
That's
We
why
gotta.
MTV jumped in.
Yeah.
Yo, MTV had to end Fat Five Freddy, Dr. Dre, Ed Lover, Yo
Down with
MTV Raps.
Down with MTV, yup. They
Yo
really-
MTV
Anthem.
Raps.
Yup.
When Yo MTV Raps came out, then we got everybody. We was on the spring breaks with it. You
Time One.
Tribe Called Quest, Busta
Rocket
Bone,
Jock.
Salt and Pepper,
John,
everything.
all of that. All of that.
You feel what I'm saying? So with them opening the doors for us, it was like when we came in, he was a genius where he just had the substitution tracking and put a fucking ABCJ. We was like, how are we gonna clear this? And it's Warner Butter with Benny Bedini. He was like, you probably just won't have no production. You have writers, but 100%
Okay.
publishing are gonna go to the Jackson 5.
Did
and
you
do the-"
just say
And we said
OPP
yes. Yes.
was
Give them
sampled
pop.
by the Jackson 5?
No, they said, yeah.
I always thought, I never thought y'all cleared that sample.
Oh, no, we cleared
yeah.
that.
Oh, that's cleared?
That's
I always thought it was chopped
Joe
up.
Back.
They took a lot of
That's your
publishing.
businessman.
They took a lot of.
He's trying to test your businessman. We ain't.
No, I tell hey, look.
He took his
Hey, N.O.R.E.
Because you know how
businessman.
Premiere will
Yeah.
chop
Not
up
that.
the
You ain't
joint.
getting away with that.
No, I tell you what did happen.
Nigga, we'll still be selling dope on 18th Street.
Hey, well, I tell you what did happen.
We wasn't getting no paper.
We ended up getting sued. We ended up
would've
getting
sued the
sued for
fuck.
Hip Hop Parade. Cause Cade chefed
Hold
that
on,
out.
everybody. Hip Hop Parade!
So look, hey, N.O.R.E.
Let me be clear to all three of you brothers. You know, there's a lot of platforms out there where the people interview new artists. There's a lot of platforms where artists can get broken off of these platforms. You know, I looked at, me and my partner, I looked at Inside the NBA, and we see, you know, that's Elliott Wilson train. Don't worry about that. It's a hater guy train.
Yeah, as long as
don't worry about
on the
that.
track, nigga.
But listen,
Trains all the time. Nigga, you ain't from New York.
we looked
I'm
at
in Jersey.
We looked at
Long as
Inside.
we ain't on the track, nigga. We ain't worried. Why you gonna do that shit? Like we worry about some train.
I'm all three. Y'all listen. So we looked at it's Elliott Wilson train.
Elliott Wilson train.
But listen,
He
we
did
looked
the
at
whole shit.
Inside the
It stopped at
NBA,
34th
and we
Street.
said Charles Barkley, and we seen Shaquille O'Neal, and we seen my brother from Left Rack City, Kenny Smith, and we said, damn, there ain't a platform for hip hop to do that.
Right.
But not only that, even with them, they will interview new artists. This platform is to continue to salute our legends.
Right.
Listen,
we want to
man,
give them flowers.
Shaq is from
when
Newark,
they
and
can
this
smell
nigga
them,
was a true
and we want
fool
to give them
snake.
trees when they can inhale them.
Exactly.
You
Shaq
understand what I'm
from
saying?
Newark.
Because hold on, Treach, hold on. Because you know why?
this
So
nigga
many of
always
us,
wanna debate.
when it comes to certain time in our life, so many people want to write you off. You got 5 years in the game, you got 10 years in the game, you can't do it again. You got 15, 20 years, and they just always want to write us off. I want this to be a platform that our artists, our legends can always come on, and we can salute them and praise them.
Exactly.
And we don't ridicule people, and we don't talk about if you got caught with this chick on 13th
Right, no
Street.
gossip shit.
We don't do
Right,
that
right,
gossip
right.
shit. All we do
No,
is
it's good.
salute our
You
legends.
saluting
And we
hip-hop,
want you to
baby.
know that tonight we are saluting N.O.R.E by nature and homegirl with the glasses. Please chill out. We hear you a lot. Make some noise! N.O.R.E by nature.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I'm with him,
Chill out, Dom.
he be hearing shit.
Thank
I
you,
don't
I'm so
even-
sorry.
He be hearing shit I don't even hear. I can't take you nowhere. That's why I take you everywhere.
Everywhere, goddamn.
Motherfucker.
So, hip hop hooray.
That's right.
Like I
I think the thing is what you guys are doing here, and
Right.
you know, you create a platform where cats like us could come through, man.
That's right.
People need to understand about longevity. You know,
That's right.
even DJs, MCs,
Yep.
longevity, creativity, brand management.
But see,
because a lot of people don't think.
longevity is disposable nowadays, and I want to be the exact opposite of that. So
Right.
continue what you're saying.
Well, the thing is like, look, we just coming from rehearsals with a cat like Rob Bass. It takes two. Shout
It
to
takes two to
Harlem,
make
New
a
York.
thing go
best-
viral.
one of the best
That
records
came
in
out-
hip-hop.
that record came out in the 80s, man. And cats look at Rob Bass, they may think, yo, he don't work, he not eating.
That nigga
Rob
still
Bass is still
touring.
grossing.
He's still touring.
He's grossing millions of dollars a year and just touring alone. You know what I mean? So the
About
thing.
hotel.
Yeah, but look, this is the thing about veteran artists. We out here, man. There's tons of them out here. We eating. We're on this package right now. It's called I Love the 90s tour, right? So Salt and Pepper and Vanilla Ice. Like cats that people, Vanilla Ice, you're not thinking about this cat.
Yeah, I
The
am.
reality is that Salt and
with Vanilla
Pepper and Vanilla Ice just headline a tour by themselves. All arenas and amphitheaters, 110 dates.
Salt and
this
Pepper
in
and who?
20.
Why you gotta put my
Salt
baby
and
mama
Pepper
in this?
and
Why you
Vanilla
gotta put my
Ice.
baby mama in this? Like, if you-
Salt and Pepper and
We
Vanilla
talk
Ice.
about lying
Yeah,
here.
legends,
They
man.
sold over 600,000 tickets. 600,000 tickets. Over
Wow.
600,000 tickets sold in 2017.
This is why we
so
salute
this is
hip-hop.
what we about to re-up on in 2017. There's two legs of this joint.
And not
we
only
just
that,
pushing out mad dates.
let's also just big up other legends that drop music nowadays, because it seems like the music is coming back to the realness.
Right.
And we have to salute people like De La Soul,
That's
who
right.
hit #1
Yeah, I'm
That's
Billboard,
right.
on
yeah.
Independent.
That's
Then we
right.
gotta also turn around and also salute Tribe Called
Called
Quest
Quest.
for doing
They
not
did it.
only a phenomenal album that sounds like 1990 now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like what's happening now, but it sounds like 19. It sounds
Right.
like our shit, because every time we describe real hip hop, people will say that's that 90s shit, and I
Right.
think that's ageism.
You know what the problem
I think
is?
that's ageism.
Can I have
Go ahead.
translations?
Let's go.
You got
Trent.
these radio stations and program directors, man. That let you after 30 in hip hop, like you retire. You got to retire like your knees bad. Like you ain't got it no more. And it's a whole thing instead of a mixture and everything else. When you chop off the head of the elders, the young run wild.
Yep.
Exactly, like Chicago, like
Yeah.
in my
Just in the
opinion,
music as
in
well.
my opinion, when Chicago
It ain't
locked
the
up,
music as
all
well.
the
It's just
Larry
hip-hop,
Hoover,
man.
and they locked up all of these big
Right,
gangsters
they
in
cut the
Chicago.
heads off.
Look how crazy
Right.
Chicago is. So I
Right.
understand what you're saying. I'm sorry, Trust. Continue.
No, you are
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah.
Because it's like the animal in the kingdom. When you see the elephants and anything else, or the big bulls, they kill them for the tusk bone. The bulls, the little ones, run wild because they ain't
Right.
got the male. They don't listen to the moms.
Right.
It's the same thing when you take the head off of hip hop.
Right.
You kill the culture, and then the young ones is running wild, and they ain't talking about nothing because they just about the paper instead of the culture. So when the program directors don't have a mixture, it used to be a time where you go to West Coast, you hear 70% West Coast music spoken with everybody else. Midwest, you hear Liverpool. East Coast, you hear 70%. You hear little. You know where you at. You turn on the radio. Now everywhere you turn on the radio, you
Sound
think
the
you
same.
down south,
Right.
and everything boom, boom,
Well,
boom.
that's
So
because it's become corporate, and all those radio stations are owned.
They all consolidated
They all
stations.
consolidated. and
Translation.
owned by
Motherfuckers
a
start
select
getting
few.
checks
So they have
from
one. They have
motherfuckers.
one radio
Yeah.
playlist. They have one playlist that's spread across the board on all of their
Translation.
stations. So it don't matter what city it's in. It's the
envelopes.
exact same
Like a
format.
Clear Channel,
Exactly,
iHeartRadio.
the exact same format across the board.
corporations, gifts and shit. start playing all the shit the same to sound fucking
And
shit.
then they're syndicated as well. So not only are they playing the same records, they sound the same.
Right.
You don't have nobody that's homegrown. We're back in the days.
But listen, that's the beauty of today's technology and tools. You know
Changes
what I mean?
everything.
I'm not the guy that plays the old school game and say records, labels, and radio stations. You have the internet now. You have podcasts. You have social media. And the reality is that the labels, they did the work for us. You know, they did the work along.
I gotta disagree.
They did the work along with us.
So how the fuck was we running up in there with snakes and rats, dropping them off in there, pulling plugs, having releases on napkins? Fuck translation.
So what you have now is you can do it all yourself. Win, lose, or draw. They still play our catalog every day. So it's not about what's playing on today's 9 to 5 radio. You got satellite radio. You got all kinds
direct
of
to
radio.
Fan too.
Right. You go direct.
When you have this type of.
And you get
y'all put this message out
every day.
And it's coming back to direct fans and everything.
So it's a do-it-yourself business. I like to play the Sal's Pizzeria joint. We built this joint with our hand, and now the internet gives us a chance to just keep managing our brand by our hands.
It's fun in my mind, our own do-it-yourself records.
Exactly.
You could just post anything and the whole world see it. So it's like the labels. You like fuck y'all now.
Right.
We 19 singles.
But the good thing is too as well is that we came before that whole 360 time and all that other thing of all of that because
I did too.
Exactly. A lot of us did, and that allowed record companies to spend millions of dollars on our brand. Like you look at our logo.
You stayed out.
Look at our logo.
Stop doing business, and they can't take that money back.
There's no time.
Whether
and that's what I'm saying.
Together and anything else you did, you sold out. It stayed out that it kept the whole hip hop. Like we still here.
Like look at like they spent millions of dollars on our logo on this.
That they don't own
they spent millions of dollars to help us build this, and now we walked away with it.
Right. Yeah.
You know, you can't do that when you get to 60.
You can't do that today.
You can't do that today. And that's why the model is changed.
They're gonna lock you in. If you want,
that's why the model is changed.
If you want to do a podcast, if you want your own liquor, if you want anything,
but you know what they call it now?
Translation. Give them an offer they can't refuse.
They're not calling it 360 deals no more. They're calling it content deals.
Right.
Content.
So it sounds a little bit more lenient.
Yeah.
Like
but you know
Leo Combs was the person that invented the 360.
Exactly.
And it stuck with him. So that. But now other people are doing it, but they're doing it under.
You know what 360 is?
Translation still.
You know what 360 is? Fucking circle.
You gotta have one drink.
Motherfuckers
drink at all.
You going in a fucking circle.
They don't drink, curse, fornicate, none of that, baby. We good. That you need one of those guys on your team. You need somebody.
I'm a designated driver.
Yeah, retired big old ass motherfucking drug dealer from 18th like the rest of us.
I can put on my businessman hats and I'll understand because of the transition that happened in the record industry game. I could kind of understand the 360 deal because you know back in the day they got paid off of physical content. That was the albums, the CDs, the cassettes.
That's gone now.
That was tons of money.
To go to the store.
Tons of money. Tom Silverman told us, look, when I financed your album, y'all sold over 2 million copies of a cassette, a $6 cassette. You sold over 2 million copies, that's $12 million. I already recouped your album long before I even put it out.
Alright, well, it's the rest of the money. That's why I had to go up in that motherfucker and tell the whole translation, motherfucker.
So now, but that was because of you had albums, you had cassettes, you had CDs, you had physical content. Now with everything streaming and, once you go up on the internet, it spreads like wildfire. So music is basically a loss leader right now. You basically back then.
It's disposable.
Back then. It's not the way now, though. But back then,
Translation. The average 150 shows for the past 25 years, 25-year anniversary for N.O.R.E. by Nature.
Let's make some noise.
Translation, he was saying the hustle, let
me put it like this to you, because remember back in the days, a person would come out with an album and you would live with it. Like nobody really said Illmatic was a classic when it came out that week. It was the next week.
They digested it.
I don't know where you was at.
Nowadays,
Nigga,
everybody
something in Linden, they threw us, and Left Rack threw us. We said, you hear that? I said, oh shit.
Yep.
That was in the first day, motherfucker. Let's toast to that. I don't know
Let's
where
toast
you
to that.
was
Come on, where you at? But what I'm saying is, right now, people don't do that. People don't analyze the album. People would just look there, and people would be so much stands, meaning there's so much fans of these people that they just say their album's a classic and their album been out 72 hours.
Well, a lot of people don't even do that now because it's been more of a singles game the past decade. What the term you're talking about, the term you're talking about is back when we came up, when you created an album, it was called a body of work.
And first of all, it was an album. It was a song from beginning to the end.
Every song without fast forwarding.
Every song without fast forwarding.
And you read the credits. And you was like,
and you wanted to know who produced it.
And you was rewinding.
Like right now, you get a digital album. Mr. Lee, welcome back. We missed you, my brother.
You know what, N.O.R.E? I got a toast because when we talk about albums, we talk about the skits, the everything, and R.I.P. to our brother Ricky Harris, the comedian.
Oh, that's right.
Some of the best hip hop, you know, skits with Death Row and all of those cats, man. So we got to big up Ricky Harris.
Let's make some noise for Ricky Harris. We just had TK Kirkland on here, but see that's the difference from our era. Like, I remember about maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I just wanted to shop an album because I always, created our own music, and we make it and then we shop it from the beginning. So I had went, and this is like 4 or 5 years ago, and I went to a company and they offered me a good deal, but when I sat down with them, they said, yo, play me this. And I played it. And they play me this. And I played it. And they was like, all right, cool, we'll make the deal. And I was like, you don't want to hear the B-sides?
Right.
You don't want to hear the belly?
Right.
You don't want to hear the gum under the table?
They just like,
you don't want to hear,
you
don't want to hear, my fingernails off of my big toe? Like, that's the whole, what is it called? A body of work. So you got to hear my whole, hear the top of my head. But they only wanted the 2 singles. They heard me have some.
Institutionalized, right? They had you at hello.
Yeah, I know.
That motherfucker,
I ain't taking a check.
This it? Oh, come on. You said they gave us a bit. I ain't got to hear no more.
I think right now, even.
And your swag and everything, they was like.
Hey, N.O.R.E, I think right now, even with what you guys are doing, N.O.R.E, even back then, 4 years ago when you were shopping at Demo, you may not have known the importance of your brand until you do the podcast. You may not have realized how many motherfuckers out there love you because you're still shopping the Demo instead of going straight up the middle.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. What it was I had did so much projects independent, and I start spending so much my own money, $15,000 at a time, $50,000 at a time, $75,000 at a time. And what we just found out is that people. This payola shit is being shut down in our city, and I gotta applaud that. You understand what I'm saying? But back then, I didn't know that, and I'm independent, so I'm doing that. So I'm like, I don't want to spend my own money no more. Let me go back to I know this label don't exist, a Arista. Let me go back to an Epic. Let me go back. And when I did that, but this wasn't that. This was one of them new labels, and they, I had a little buzz at the time, not a buzz like I now. And then they said, let me hear the single. And I played it and they said, let me hear the number 2. And that was it. But I had a whole body of work. I want to play Body in the Trunk. I want to play I Love My Life for Carl Thomas. And that might not make the radio, but the streets is going to feel that.
Shit you poured your heart into,
They didn't want the money you put, guess the fuck what?
Yeah.
What you said, the money you invested in there, and motherfuckers don't know to invest in they self. Everybody want a deal or big shit. When you did, you see what it did all over. Y'all was known. Like you put it in the station, boom, it all worked and and then the radio station don't play us. Fuck that. When they call us for their motherfucking shows, we charge them triple.
I mean, do you think about even now?
You feel me? We might have a day we can fit in.
You can't even go to a record label now.
You don't play our shit, charge them triple.
Joe Smo and just shop a demo. No more. You gotta build. You have to build your own.
You have to have that fan base.
Yeah, and you gotta have followers.
You don't need them. You don't need them to strive and do.
Let me ask you that, KG. So when an artist does build his own, own following.
Why do you need?
Why do you need?
You don't. And that's what the a lot of artists don't want to fuck with the ladies now.
No. But if you unless you walk up and then they throw a bag of money at you, then take it.
Yeah, like
why not?
Distribution holder, not a bag of money. Let me tell you, we gonna have these cousins over
talking
here
about
on the
crazy
15%.
money. They write you a crazy check. If they write you a crazy check, you know it. Take it.
I think, N.O.R.E, my
bag of
thing
money
is,
with my motherfucking contract.
Hey, N.O.R.E, my thing is like
We own
this.
our shit and we
Veteran
out.
artists,
you don't need 'em.
veteran artists, when you're creative with your brand, once you're established, we're all musicians. We all have classic hip hop shit.
Right.
Hip hop is about the diverse hustle. It's not only the liquor. It's not only the podcast. Look at what 50 is doing with Power. With
Big him
all
up.
of these guys went. It's about being creative with your brand. You create another lane. You don't need to go to a record label. You can come straight up the middle. Look at Drink Champs right now. You can
right.
drop whatever the fuck
Tell
you
them,
want.
goddamn, make some
And
noise
people
for Drink
gonna get
Champs.
It's evolving. You gotta keep evolving.
So
Even
now,
EFN, I was down here with you. I love that documentary series. This brother
On Revolt.
has
On
a
Revolt.
documentary series.
he goes and
about
search hip hop.
all over
He
the
goes and
world.
search hip hop.
Listen, this is what people need to understand.
Tell 'em,
Hip hop is a global culture.
Yeah.
So what you doing? I was here last time. I sat
Right.
through it, man.
Right.
For you guys to travel the world and go
Yep.
into different pockets, from Brazil to Vietnam, and
And
your father
Haiti.
was a war vet.
I thought he was gonna
Just
die in Haiti.
Right,
I'm gonna
just
be
to
honest.
see all
That's what I
these
said.
different
Be
hip hop
careful.
cultures around the globe, man. That it's crazy, but it's being creative with your brand.
Yeah.
It's being
No.
creative with your brand.
Because the thing about this is this, right? I can tell that everybody here, at some point, if we wouldn't have got paid for what we love to do, we would have continued to do it.
Exactly.
Anyway.
I would have continued, like in the
Yeah,
beginning.
but we would have been in some houses tying motherfuckers up, getting safe set the time because the shit was fucked up. Like,
Let's make some noise for Treach.
Tying niggas
We talking about hip hop and love, but he want to tie niggas up.
Translation:
respect it.
hip hop saves a whole lot of
Nah, it saved a lot of
motherfucking
lives.
activities, criminal.
It's definitely saved
Gave
a hell
people
of a
hope
lot of
where we
people
had
lives.
shit to do. Goddamn it!
Because. And
Love hip-hop.
that's what the love of hip hop is. Like the other day they had a hottest MC list. A lot of people were offended, and I understood why a lot of people were offended because. But then when the way they break it down, they say the hottest MC list. Well, we have to take MC out of there. You just got to say the
Hottest rappers.
artists or
or just
artists.
the hottest.
You know what's
Hip-hop artists.
Just the hottest.
You know
Take
what's
MC out of there.
disrespectful? You know how they tricked the whole game? You can't have the top 10 in hip hop. You gotta have like a top 50.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
But
No. You'll cut the whole lot of motherfucking chat on the side. You disrespecting.
That's
a never-
be like,
that's
yo,
a
why am I
never-ending
number
argument.
60?
Lyrics, I
I'm
don't
at
give
least
a
number
KRS
30.
Never
One
ending
could
argument.
Never
take
ending
KRS
argument.
One could take a live motherfucker straight off the dome without even writing nothing
That's a
down. They
fact.
be making like what MCs you talking about?
Right.
And like I could bring to the motherfucking show and everybody
but-
just stand and
not
tear
right.
asses.
The thing is, when
wanna
you
know.
get into that, it's a never-ending argument because it all depends on how old you are, where you live at.
What when you say hottest, what are we talking
Like
about?
just like your top 5 or top 10 when you get into any of that, it all
You gotta
comes
say
down
that's
to where
all
you
opinionated.
from.
Yeah,
it's objective. It's an objective.
How old you are,
What's the 80s?
what kind of music you into,
2000s.
and where you grew up at.
You gotta
Like, you
break it
can't
down.
ask a guy from Cali or expect a guy from Cali to have the same list as a guy from New York. Or a guy
okay,
from
let me ask y'all
Texas.
something. Recently, a guy named Lil Yachty said he thought that Biggie was overrated.
Ooh.
I absolutely didn't take no offense to it.
No, I mean-
not because I don't love Big. Of course, I love Big. Big was my
wasn't
homie. I
raised- he
smoked
wasn't
weed with
raised
him.
on Big.
But he wasn't raised. It's like if you ask me if Joe Lewis was ill, and I'm gonna tell you, yeah, from Joe Lewis's ill from the replays I saw. I've never seen Joe Lewis. I'm gonna tell you, Floyd Mayweather is the greatest boxer I ever seen. Period. Because that's the truth.
But I doubt if you would have said he was overrated. Joe Lewis.
I would have said he was
Mike
overrated.
Tyson
That's a
was.
new generation.
I
But
think
Mike
that's
Tyson.
say like
My big brother Mike Tyson was the best I ever seen. Brother Mike Tyson.
I think the problem is if you're asking another current lyricist. See, Lil Yachty, he does his music, he does his style of music. That's like a Kendrick Lamar or
But Kendrick Lamar would never say that.
Rapper or J. Cole saying, you know what? I think Biggie was overrated. Because now you looked at, you know what, you're a lyricist and you know better.
It's
You
different
know the
lanes
comparison.
There's different lanes of MCs.
We say that part right there.
That part. Big up, what's my nigga name that's singing that shit? That part. That's my
right
nigga.
there.
That's a lyricist.
Have you
I respect you, Schoolboy
Here's
Q.
another thing.
That's N.O.R.E. And you started following me on Twitter. I respect that. I've seen the follow.
Shout out to TD. Yo, man, if y'all
we building.
Man, listen, half of the hip and hip hop need a hip replacement. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't know what you mean, but I love the way you said it.
Yo, man,
It was hard.
half of the hip and hip hop need a hip replacement.
Because we trying to say we.
Cause that shit crippled these
Está
niggas.
viejito.
You understand? Fuck the world, don't ask me for squat, cause I'm strapped with them shots that'll make your pop lock. You in it to win it, to mimic the gimmicks. I'm top of the line and tinted. Ain't that damn thing rented. Stay in line your video, right from the giddy go. Wanna see a penny flow? Toes, ass, and titty show. Make a dirty city glow. Can't stand the shitty show. Fuck who that bitty know. Let your whole committee know. We smoking enemies like chimneys. Holla Hennessy. The industry got 4 or 5 mini-me's. The home of stolen cars and new tags. Buddha bags and do-rags. Could trade 1 ring for 2 Jags. Then if you ever hear them hip-hop niggas like, tell them the T3 3 3 3 C 3 H is back.
Goddamn, make some noise for what?
These niggas can't do this. Niggas said, "Can I ride for you?" I was with my baby mama's dropping off some money and shit in the Bronx, and he was like, I was like, "Do you know, punk?" So I said, "If you can't say this, I ain't. You can't. I don't even want." Dead in the middle with Little Italy. Little did we know we riddle some middlemen who didn't do diddly. He said, "All right, I won't mind, but I said, I bet the fuck you want."
You know what they want to say? They want to say.
In the Bronx.
They want to
Let
say.
me go see my
You know what they want to say?
I'm late already.
I'm on that lane. My jeans mean. I'm on that lane.
If you too high to battle, yo, you
And
get fucked up
my
saying
jeans
some shit.
lean. That's how they want to lie
Yo,
right now.
tell
I'm
them.
all fucked up.
You
I'm on
what?
Oxycontin and lean.
You get fucked up in
that's
your
a hit record
square
right now.
in the
Be fucking,
tunnel.
bro.
But guess
In the
what?
building.
Guess what? This
No
is what I
condom.
caution. This is what I
I
caution.
wish a nigga would like a kitchen cabinet.
Right, what?
This is
Nigga, you get fucked up.
That was hard. Roll another one.
Nigga, the promoter be like, you said what?
Okay, roll another one.
This is what I
Big booty because he got a big booty. Yo, man, call
This is
the
what I gotta
cops.
caution.
They gonna fuck him up. He said what?
We all
I already counted that already. Come on.
must be careful. We all
Roll
must be
Diego, man. Come
careful.
on. You got, come on.
Hey,
Diego.
N.O.R.E.,
I'm
I want you
sorry.
to hear this too. I think we all must be careful, man, because one thing's for sure is things evolve, music evolves, and we need to pay attention to hip hop music, what we know it as. A lot of people are complaining because they hear it sonically, lyrically, evolving beyond what we grew up on. It's the same thing from bebop and Cab Calloway days. That was all young music.
So
you
are you
fast
saying-
forward, hold on.
Okay.
You fast forward to disco music or soul music, Teddy Pendergrass and all of those disco music. Hip hop took out disco music. So that whole genre, if you watch Unsung, all of those guys that were hot back in the day and they try to do it, by the time you try to redo it, it's evolved on to something else. That's why you feel like you don't have an ear.
Well,
So-
I would like to say
are
in
you
the
trying to
70s
say-
need
and
to
80s.
understand is
Go ahead.
that we need to cherish and really protect hip hop, man, because if it evolves off into something else, you're gonna be stuck like in a time warp.
And what he's saying in translation is, well, if these motherfuckers would play a whole lot of different shit, because when you see it, them out of that range, they got talent, but they think they gotta make it all, and all of the shit you hear sound like one fucking song. All the 70s, 80s, 80s, 90s,
Yeah.
all that shit. Everybody shit sound different.
Think
You had
about
to.
it.
Now they got them all sounding, got to sound like that to be there. They don't sound like one fucking track.
Because guess what?
But
one of your next level of Lil Yachty and those next guys are like, my music ain't even hip hop. I don't know what you're talking about.
You were saying genres took over genres. The difference with hip hop is it's cannibalizing itself.
Yeah.
It's changing within the same genre.
And it's a lot of hot new music that don't sound like it.
But the thing is,
as
it's
well.
just like biology, cancer cells. It's definitely going to evolve into something different. No matter what, even if it's cannibalizing itself, the eventuality is that it's going to evolve into something different. That's why all the EDM cats is, blowing up, and a lot of hip hop DJs. Y'all know that for the past 5 years. A lot of hip hop DJs just went straight EDM. I'm out.
But shit,
I'm out. They bailed.
Yeah.
But let me ask y'all both a question, or three of y'all a question. But should hip hop be categorized like, hip hop,
like subgenres within hip hop?
Yeah, like subgenres in hip hop,
like real hip hop, classic hip hop, authentic hip hop.
I mean, we do it to ourselves anyway. Some people
like
call it backpack hip hop, conscious rap.
But you cannot cage. You can't box in creativity.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't tell hip hop what it is and what it can't do. All you can do is add to the bricks. It's like the pyramid.
Exactly.
You're going to have a little pyramid. Some of them fucking pyramids is so big. So many people worked on that pyramid that it's bigger than yours. It's bigger than yours. So never try to cap creativity. You don't ever want to do that.
You can put your own stuff out, be an independent
self. That's the evolution of humanity.
And own yourself.
Right.
And you ain't gotta pay nobody off.
So you can't be from Africa and go to Europe and combine cultures and come up with some fly shit to move global humanity forward. No, stay over here because this culture is that's why.
Translation, stay over here, little nigga boy.
That's why.
Little nigga boy, stay over here.
Yo, we're gonna start saying translation. It's gonna be the new
translation. This is why KG became a full-fledged Medusa. He said these two niggas.
He going
But then you get into this. Look, hip hop is born from wherever it's born.
Exactly.
So many people from so many different cultures, regions, ethnicities, they all participate, love, absorb hip hop. And then when they try to regurgitate it, this Asian nigga shouldn't be rapping, the white boy shouldn't be rapping, this guy shouldn't be rapping, that's not fly.
Right.
Can't do that.
You can't do that.
Those are handcuffs.
Translation, fuck you radio stations, don't want to play niggas, go independent and shit. Here in the corporate part, I'll translate for you. I mean, fuck y'all, we do it all ourselves. We got shit like this, where we got it greatest. He must got.
We ain't got no gifts? We got gifts too.
Oh shit, yo, this nigga stunting. Is this nigga stunting translation?
It ain't gifts.
This nigga.
Yo, Ray, translation, we need gifts.
Translation.
I already sent the gifts. I sent those gifts already. I'm just showing y'all how we bringing in the new year, y'all.
Yeah, you better be leaving
some of that work.
That's hard. Get Jack pulling
that is
shit
hard.
out, nigga.
And those are the.
What size you wear?
I'm 10 and a half.
Yeah,
I sent them.
You're supposed to say your size. You gotta act like you in the count. Your size.
I'm in.
Give me whatever size.
I ain't gonna lie. If I got those, I'm framing those. I'm not wearing those. I'm putting that.
Oh shit! You
I'm
gotta
putting that
wear
in my
them
kitchen.
once.
Putting that in my
You gotta
kitchen.
wear them once or something.
Yeah, in the kitchen.
We got that footwear work. We bringing in the new year.
Cause you know,
like
see,
this.
listen. I don't know if y'all notice. I only support rapper shit. So I look. Besides Hennessy, and they're gonna cut a check eventually. But everybody else, they either cut a check or they rap. If we support rap, we got EFN vodka. I don't know why they didn't bring out the EFN vodka.
Hold on, man.
And we're the Tiger Bone.
You gotta turn this shit
We don't have no
around.
Tiger Bone. It was gone. All right.
No sponsor.
But we're gonna take another shot. Then. It's time for shots.
Oh shit! Security. Oh, you on security?
Fresh ready.
Another shot, goddamn it.
Yeah, fresh ready.
I ain't getting
So KG.
Oh, this is y'all.
While you pour it,
Because I'm about to say,
Who rappers
stuff
not
is this?
drinking nothing? He out shit for me.
No, because he said this for rapper stuff. It's like, who's this? What rapper is
Smoke, drink. And now you want to pour hot sauce in my shit?
Nah, I was just trying to
Because some of us pour hot sauce and shots. Come on.
You sneaky ass nigga. No.
So KG.
I get it.
Me shit.
Oh, you're not taking a shot. I'm sorry. You got a shot? Take a shot of Ciroc. You can take a shot of Ciroc. You've been on white. Don't switch it up. Yeah, but that's a mixed drink, right? It's a mixed drink. So yeah.
No, that's straight.
We gonna call that
That's Blue Dot straight.
Oh, you do Blue Dot straight.
And I gotta big up Diddy and Diddy, D-Rock and the Ciroc family.
Yeah, big them up.
We did our 25th anniversary pool party this year. So Ciroc came through with the
So we want to show you how we do it.
Hey, N.O.R.E, you came to the like one of the cookouts in the past.
Of course I did.
Yeah, I remember you came before. Yeah,
I came on one before.
And you know
nobody
KO
knew me.
the brother Pooh.
That's right. That's right. Come
because you
on.
was over in West Orange for a minute, right?
I used to live in West Orange.
Yeah.
I got a shot of what? Could you look at this motherfucker? Do this look like
do
it look like a double shot of water?
Look at me,
Don't talk to me like this. You know it's a goddamn
translation, man.
translation. This shit in this motherfucker.
Let's go.
Yo, real quick.
Y'all tours had to be crazy.
Fun fact, and I told Vinny this the last time. Y'all had remember the craziest video, the remix.
Yeah, the remix.
I'm in the remix from the Miami. The Miami niggas is the craziest.
Okay, yeah.
It's me and my crew.
Oh, yeah?
And what's
It's in the
But it was
video.
Broward County. We showed on the license
You found
plate,
us
and
out 'cause
everybody
you
was
showed
like,
the
"Yo,
Broward
that
County
ain't
license plate."
Dade County, my nigga."
That we was showing all over. We was in Chicago, LA. Tell that part. Oh man, yeah, that's when we all had here. I remember,
Hey, remember Alfonso Party Records? I don't even remember. That's the homie that used to roll with y'all back then.
Oh,
too.
word?
Yeah.
Those regionals.
Yo, I met a nigga. I'm gonna tell you some funny shit. I'm in Japan, right? This like gotta be like 99, 2000, maybe 2001. In that area though, not anywhere above that. I meet this I'm in Japan, just randomly. Dude come up to me. I said, what you doing?
He said, Makahaya Bing Bong?
He definitely said Makahaya Bing Bong. But he said,
What the fuck? Translation.
Translation.
Y'all niggas know what that meant.
Yeah. So look, let me tell you what this is.
He's gonna explain it.
So I said, yo,
that?
homie, like you seem like you from the town. Like the way you talking, your swag. He said, yeah, I came out here with N.O.R.E by Nature a year ago. And I never came back ever since. He said, I come out here.
That's in London.
That was London.
That's my man, LP.
Yeah.
Japan with London.
That was like that.
Excuse me. I met a nigga in Japan.
Translation.
Translation.
That's our
I meet niggas all over the world.
When you travel all over the world, nigga, you might not get the right spot.
Okay, hold on.
This nigga passport be pimping. You gonna tell him that. Tell that part. Tell that part. That's how. He like, yeah.
You know I'm not bullshit.
LP. Little light skin behind.
One of our regional radio reps, she worked for Tommy Boy and she was the London regional. We took him out there, he bagged her, knocked her up, and never came back.
Damn.
Yes, he came back.
Y'all know how that regional game works.
When I was out there, he ain't come back.
Oh, no, he's still out there. He's still out there.
He said, no,
Now he
I ain't
can't
coming
come
back.
back.
Still out there.
I was spending different type of money.
Excuse me,
Still out there.
Translation.
This motherfucker will come back and get deported from the country he from, which is the U.S. Because this nigga, they like, LP? Oh, no, leave his ass in London.
But he living in London.
That nigga
He's
ain't
been
come
over
back.
there.
Yeah.
He'll come back. I think, like you're talking like nigga, you are from the hood.
But
nigga.
you know how a lot of
be
times
talking that
you meet
London
somebody and somebody
accent.
be like, yo, I'm down with these niggas.
And they
you
ain't
want to
fishing.
call them?
Oh, no,
I
he's
ain't
a
even
fisher.
call none of y'all niggas. I know he's
Nah, he's a
I
fisher.
know he's that.
He's a
Listen,
fisher.
The way he was moving,
No,
I
he's
said,
a
that
fisher.
nigga.
He's a
fisher.
He grew up with us.
Hold on,
He grew up with us.
Yo, have I ever called any one of y'all and
he
asked
grew up
y'all
with
to
us.
co-sign? Listen,
And then
I
we
knew
know
the
you was
nigga
right
was a
there
fisher.
with Pooh.
Yeah,
I saw the nigga, I said.
You know how
the way
one of
he
your
moved,
relatives
a couple of my niggas was like, yo, I said, nah. He good. I believe every word that nigga just said.
Look, you know how one of your relatives go everywhere where he touched. Yo, we all got the eye like our shit. I heard on this side, he got it tatted on the wrong side, but he like, yeah, I just wanted it over here.
Right.
Like he like that, like he just touched.
Right.
But yo, he touched.
That's my man.
Yo, that's our
My man.
family.
Big him up.
LP,
Big him up.
LP.
I already knew his story was the truth.
Yeah,
I've never asked him.
definitely.
And I've been seeing y'all for 10 years straight. I've never even brought it up. Because I just knew when he said it to me, I was like, I believed you.
LP.
You ain't got to relax.
Definitely.
Relax. But listen, okay,
That's
now
what I
KG. So you produce for the group. No, you produce for New Style, what's it called? New Style.
New Style.
New Style. Then you produce by N.O.R.E by Nature. What makes you say, I'm gonna branch out, start my own label, and incorporate R&B? Because that's what it felt like your label was.
That nigga was a hustler for
Was you
his
tired of the hood? Keep it real. You keep it real with me.
That nigga had groups.
I can keep it real. I'm tired of the
He
hood.
gonna kick up.
I mean,
I'm tired of shit. Bring back.
Go to Hawaii and go to bed. On a nigga in a minute.
man,
Nobody gonna see me.
Listen, man. Once we got on board, man, I was running.
Right.
I was running.
So what happened? Arista came to you, and Arista, because that's where your label was at first, right? Arista?
Yeah. Well, no, it was actually Motown.
Motown.
Jeanne was the first group, and I was on Motown.
Hey, Mr. DJ.
Yeah.
Fan from the Rotten Rascals on there.
That was on Motown, yo. I mean, I always loved R&B from the door. Like, even if you listen to like the first Naughty by Nature album, like the way that it was done, there was a lot of musical stuff on there. Even if you go back and listen to new style stuff, I was sampling the Eagles, a bunch of different stuff like that. Like, I always listen to a bunch of different records like that, or to the side. I mean, as a producer, you have to anyway. But growing up, especially on R&B and soul music. Like, my parents is originally from the South, and then that's where my whole Queens thing came in. They got together, and they grew up in Queens. So my family is from Jamaica. My mother and my father, Jamaica, Queens. Grew up in Jamaica, Queens, yup.
Southside.
Yes, yup.
Big them up, Southside.
11021 Inwood Street. Right there, Jamaica, Queens, man.
Big them up, 107 got Brewers.
Robinson family, R.I.P. Face.
Yup. And then Wise, Left Rack.
Say Miami, what up?
Like Dirty,
That part
my
right
little
there.
cousin Koshawn is out there, like Koshawn, y'all.
Cool.
Like, and we, they, like I said, they grew up in the South. So my grandparents was down there, and some of my father's like sisters. So we would go to the South, always playing. And my father always just played a bunch of soul music. That's my younger brother right there. Like, he he know every record.
The beard?
He know every record, every movie, and that's all because because of growing up. Like, with my father, like, that's all he did. They
Translation.
those records.
He's a
This
gangster.
nigga's a genius.
He's
They
a
played.
genius.
They
He go
beat us
from
in the
Naughty by
head. Like, they
Nature
beat us in the
He's
head.
champ. That's why he about to fall asleep.
They beat us in the head growing up. So when I got the opportunity to do that, man, I wanted to do something different, because I just said, you know what, I'm gonna flip the script, and I'm gonna shock people, because I'm gonna come left field. Everybody gonna expect me to do hip hop, but I'm gonna come and do something that's hip hop influenced.
Translation, he a genius.
Johnny.
Johnny first. Go ahead.
And
Next,
Okay, so
Jaheim,
now when you say
Coffee Brown.
What do you feel when you see Next, and then you see the guy? Why you always lying? Did you want to sue that guy? Keep it real.
Oh,
Did you
no.
want to
I
sue
mean,
him?
me personally, man, I feel like it keeps the record alive.
Because that was your shit, right?
And you know what's crazy
Translation,
about
walk
that?
to the mailbox and get the check and motherfucking
That's
put it in your fucking
I'm
deposit.
bigger than that.
nigga.
That's my whole thing. I'm gonna walk to the mailbox, like, and that's the thing. Like eventually, my thing is just like, man, we got to put in the hard work now to put on our flip flops and walk to the mailbox, and ain't got to work no more.
Yeah, see,
So people like that, and people like that, like people like
Walk to
that,
the
like the Why You
mailbox.
Always Lying, and even these movies. Like, if you look at a movie like like The Office Party.
I'ma send you the check. We got flip
Yeah,
flops
see,
to
I'ma
walk to the mailbox
and
with.
Kenny,
Y'all got to walk to the mailbox with those, man.
Mailbox.
Did I show
All day,
y'all?
size
Did I
10.
show y'all my N.O.R.E. lighter?
Yes. Let's make some
like-
noise. And he's still annoyed by native sliders because Treach stole my lighter a year ago. Let's make some noise.
The statute of limitation up, nigga. I can't get a charge.
If you look at movies like Office Christmas Party that just like basically took and remade, like we was talking about earlier on OPP, Office Christmas Party remade that and licensed that. Like you talking about like when they did Down with MTV, they said Why You Always Lying, like that's what I say, like I'm not mad at stuff like that. That keeps it going, keeps your brand alive, it keeps your publishing flowing and going, and allows you to walk to that mailbox, man.
Walk to the mailbox,
I
nigga,
welcome
and
that
go
type of
to
stuff,
the
because that's what it's about.
Because when his views, like when that guy, Why You Always, his views go up. What happens? The publishing company call you, or you are?
Not a
The
situation
original
like that.
record spins more.
The original record,
over the
yeah.
internet.
It makes it more
Radio
recurrent.
plays
It becomes
it
a
more.
recurrent record.
Everybody
And the
plays
thing
more.
is-
So
Nigga, I spend that money on promotion, though.
And the thing that's weird and crazy about that, right? My daughter, I have a daughter that's 16 years old, so she was playing that record. And
the viral video.
The viral, the why you always lying. So I said, you know what? I said, you know that record? I said, that's my record. She's like, get out of here. She didn't even know.
Yeah.
She's like, get out of here. I said, yes, it is. That's Nex's record, like the group Nex. She was like, really? I was like, yeah. And I played it. She was like, oh.
Yeah,
Give me the other one. Give me the other one. She like whatever with that. But and that's what I'm saying. But that's the cool part about it. It's like it introduces you to a whole different audience as well. So it allows you to bridge the gap, like you said, and it becomes recurrent. So.
Okay, so now I'm gonna twist the turn. Even though I know, Treach, you wasted.
Who?
In a good way.
You said,
you know
Treach,
me.
you're wasted.
You're wasted. You're my brother, though. You know that.
You're wasted.
Well, I'm the bomber rhymer that's giving you baby mama drama about a spot.
He's a Drake fan, though.
Rhino. Holy Toledo, Jack in New City, biddies and baddies, Nino throwing CeeLo fuckers in. He know we do, be down, dirty ashy, killer, silly, crafty, pappy. After I creep, they try to trick or treat. Nigga, who's back with a new guy? Who's trash, man? Or who that? They about to burn. About to run the nigga till he move back. I got the jelly knocking down popo like Pancho Billy. Illy Ollie got me silly. If you feel me, split a Philly. Really feel me. Spinning in infinity to fine flows. Combinating coochies in the condom combos of prime pro. Mind flow. Anything less to be a test, anything more, only the 9 knows. Take still enough to 9 shows of fine foes. Mind foe, mind blow, shit shows that time shows.
How long this nigga been like that?
Did you ever say I was favorite?
No, I'm talking about just spit around
Forever. I told you. I had the bottle come to me every day.
I had baby mamas in the Bronx, nigga. I had the niggas was on the corner. I had to come through and they was like,
He was like, translation.
I got you.
What's that translation?
Translate. I had to ride my way through the block. They was like, oh, that's Trent from Jersey. Trigger, yeah.
There's a record I need to know the making of. Uptown Anthem. Please tell me the making of Uptown Anthem. How that came about.
I didn't even like it at first.
What?
Translation.
They were about to throw Uptown Anthem.
That's one of my favorite records of all time.
It was the skeleton of the beat I didn't like. The skeleton of the beat I didn't like.
Uptown Anthem.
From Juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, what happened to this track? He had like a it was in the garbage. I said, yo, this was.
Wait, translation.
Translation.
Start over again.
I went to jail because of that.
We had to do. They came up. They were.
This nigga in translation. The nigga did this in the
came
track.
down the block.
I said, what happened to that?
No. You came down the block.
I don't understand the translation.
He came down the block. He said, yo, Tommy Boy is on us. They want us to do a record for this Juice soundtrack. What are we going to do? What do you want to do? I said, I don't know, man. And I start playing
The movie's already done, though?
The movie was done, but
So he's already in it. It's already done.
Yeah, that stuff was done.
But it's not out yet.
It wasn't out.
right.
But Tommy Boy wanted us to do a record. And they said, we need to get a record for it. So they came up there, and I was just like, I got this one joint. I was like, but it's a skeleton. I don't really like it or whatever. And I played it, and I was like, I don't really like it. I put it in real quick, took it out, then start playing some other stuff. And he was just like, no. Go back to that other one. Go back to that. Which one? No, go back to that other one. This? Yeah, that's it.
Boom.
How that verse start?
Oh, my God.
With a clip, but it's in the man. Oh, I love the touch. You know they let me, that's a nigga, that's a touch, he gon' be happy. That's happy to be happy. Black man's glass and fly.
That's how niggas was dancing back then.
When the world like I want competition, ain't dope. Beat you, break you, broke you, stoke you, twig. See this thing, you can look good on you. Sooner or later, he wanna flip, nothing fools to be heard with a dip. And all the ringing brother shit. Sporty, naughty, how about reading the nationwide? Shin, the flam flams, and then you can run, but you can't hide, can't go far. No matter where you go, there you are. We gonna break, we gonna smash, we gonna break, we gonna smash. Like they oh shit, and
then we got sued.
For that record?
We got sued that record too?
Yeah, we got sued for that one.
That's why I tell you, that
one was the we settled
out of court. Goddamn it, I rolled off.
Hell sued me too.
That you know,
everybody else settled out of court with me. Goddamn it.
Well, Sugar Hill,
we saved on lawyer fees till that shit. God damn it, motherfuckers! They settle out of court when they fuck with me. They don't fuck with my brother.
Yeah, it
Niggas
wasn't
sue
that
me.
big, though.
Oh shit! I think we want to drop this. It's a gang of little niggas and hoopties outside that just keep following me and shit and everything. It's just saying trash, naughty, love you. Oh no, yeah. Just let's drop this lawsuit. Who is these motherfuckers outside? Ain't true story, statute of limitation.
So I want to ask you some serious
Translation, statute of limitation.
Serious shit.
Trash. I want to ask you some serious shit. Translation, some serious shit.
All right.
Who did you meet first, Big or Pac?
Pac.
Yeah.
Pac introduced me to Big. When Pac and Big died, nigga, I died with him. I'm just here haunting niggas with the truth. Real deal. Them was my niggas.
So, now, when did you meet Pac?
I met Pac. We were doing Rolling Flavor and everything, and on the road, it was Queen Latifah, Heavy D, Public Enemy, and Digital Underground. So he was doing a Humpty and everything else with Digital Underground. And was a roadie.
No, see that was the part where
translation.
when
they told him, get this nigga crazy nigga off the block.
He was Drifter. Like you hear him on the beginning, everything on the right when he said this is a story to Drifter.
And they said take him out on the road.
He would just be drifting around the hood. We were just like, you know what?
Yeah, I said, who said what to who, nigga?
We stable, we cool, we gonna hold it down.
You talking about this nigga?
Yeah, they said get him out the hood.
You know what? No, man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about this kid. Look, you know how you grow up in the hood and you got your brothers, and you know you got cats who like, yo, these niggas are some wild niggas, right? Treach has always been that cat. I've been in denial all these years. I'm like, yo, Treach is a wild nigga, but Treach ain't really that wild.
Okay, let me get that.
This is a wild fucking nigga right here, man. I'm just learning that about this cat.
What you need?
Yeah, give it. Don't worry about it. All right, I got that.
But like they all, when we were in the beginning stage, we skipped that earlier though. But in our beginning stages of with Flavor Unit, we were Naughty by Nature at that time, and we were starting to get everything together. And Latifah and them was going on tour, and they was just like, we were just like, yo, just take Treach, let him be a roadie, just take him.
All right, translation.
Just take him.
We all
leave us alone. We fine. We don't have to go.
Anything, we brothers, anything. Everybody played their position. Nobody never killed nobody from the homies and nothing. Nobody snitched on nobody, nothing. It was codes, rules, everything else. Everybody played their position. I was the motherfucking. We peaceful, the enforcer if anybody fuck with my motherfucking brothers and our whole clique. You feel me? They did their part. They do everybody played their fucking position. And the niggas come. I just say no more. They said, ho, fuck that.
But you remember the first day y'all met Pac, though? The first time?
Man, when I met this nigga, yo, they had to... We was on the road. We was roadies. What roadies are, people, we got a low per diem. Per diem is what you get paid a week or something. You know. And you carrying bags. And you happy.
Yeah, we wasn't there.
You happy to be... Because they sent me on
a roadie with Latifah and them.
They sent me out, and that's how I met Pac. I'm too wild on the
When we signed with Flavor Unit Management, right, we was still on the block, basically. But when we signed with Flavor Unit Management, they took Treach on the road so he could go and freestyle in the middle of Latifah's
They forced me. These my brothers. They said,
get him out of our way. We got business to handle. Get him out of here.
This nigga looking for nigga. This nigga looking for niggas 10 years ago. I'm getting old.
He's like, translation, go.
We translate. We ain't got no deal. And we
Let me tell you something about this nigga, man. We used to be on the block, right? So everybody, we was shut down the block for the day. We go on a great adventure, N.O.R.E. We go on a great adventure for the day. This nigga would stay back. Nobody's on the block. He's out there setting his own prices. Double the rate, because nobody's out there. Everybody's in fucking great adventure.
Hold the fuck up, though. Hold the fuck up. Translation. Oh, real nigga. I said, they say, yo, you can't get these shits for 20 and they just, I said, yo, I've been getting these. And you ain't been getting. I said, hey, we up in the fucking price. It's like, motherfucker. I said, y'all take y'all vacation. Ain't niggas going, I'm taking, they call me Trigger. I go serve shit with them pistols.
He never wanted to go to Great Adventures.
Fuck that, nigga. Niggas going.
Let's make some noise for Treach never going to want to go to Great Adventures. He is a foul nigga.
Somebody gonna take out
every chance I get.
From 15, they gonna go up the hill, get the shit. Yo, niggas ain't gonna
I can't wait to go to Great Adventures, nigga. Right now, today.
Fuck that, nigga. They go there to block. Hell, come on over here, nigga.
We didn't grow up like that. We was in all black.
Everybody, all black.
We locked down the block, so you remember Loca them used to come around.
So you
never go nowhere.
Okay, so
all the niggas used to come around, go to fly events. We just anchored down on the block, just getting it. But we translating this
Naughty by
music
nature.
shit. Nigga, y'all don't want to go to Great Adventures. Y'all don't want to go do shit.
No, look, we was beefing with our. We was beefing with our relatives.
In on the block. We wasn't going nowhere.
Translation.
Nobody out there.
Translation.
Out there, everybody all black.
We was
see it.
We was beefing with our relatives.
Nowhere, y'all.
We 18th Street 50 shit. They fresh as hell. They looking like they fresh out of motherfucking Paying 4, Alpo and shit. They got the BMW, big chains. We dirty and shit on the block. When they get raided, they want, yo, can we come over here and do that? Yeah, what the old man from Friday say? No. Like, nigga, y'all niggas is hot, nigga. We dirty. Y'all ain't coming over here and bringing them Benzes and all that shit and them gold chains, nigga. You see all these niggas ain't with, yeah, they be over there when we go out. We got our minks and shit and all our motherfuckers and the goddamn Gucci suits and the balance. No, y'all not coming. So we try, everybody that try to go through the block, from the OG, Ski, and all of us, everybody would have motherfucking goddamn Stradap. Even from somebody, they still for their grandmama. Yeah, like you a nigga trying to take the block over there. They don't even hustle.
I got a question. What's your multicolored logo?
Hold on.
Oh
shit, yeah, here's a multicolored logo.
Hold on, man, you can't control this.
Hold on, no.
How do the multicolored?
No, hold on.
Translation.
Yo, translation. Let's get this press up. Drink jam. Show him, no, just show. No, just show.
That's when we thought we was Latin King.
Well, guess what? In June,
you got kicked back?
Yo, this piece
Then we thought it was garbage.
I was not with the Latin King. I was a fucking. They said you was from.
And then we got the blood ones coming.
I was from Washington Heights. I was Dominican.
We are
tell
neutral.
that Riverside motherfuckers.
Okay.
Yeah, we 50-50.
I know how shit can get lost in translation.
Now you know what it is. We represent hip hop. We represent every race. Because on the real, you know, Drink Champs. I wish I could say Drink Champs is this type of podcast. It really isn't. Drink Champs is just for every culture.
And it's evolving.
It's hip hop. That's why I feel like hip hop should be its own race. Like I feel like I know this is retarded, but it might be genius. I think that the next presidential race, people should run as hip hop candidate.
Yeah, they say Kanye running.
Okay.
And I mean, maybe we need somebody else.
I knew I was going to
You was for Kanye.
I was for Kanye.
You what? With the blonde hair threw you on?
Right now. It's just third thing. But there's people like David Banner.
Killer Mike.
There's people Killer Mike. There's people. What's my other brother that was on Def Jam? Young brother. On Def Jam. Big Crit. On Def Jam. There's people that we can. Hey, listen. Maybe we not gotta rush them to the presidency. Okay. Maybe we'll take them in mayors.
But why not?
But maybe with David Banner, like David Banner, I suggested that he did it in Mississippi. I suggested that when Talib Kweli sat here, you run for Brooklyn Council.
Yeah. Right.
And the thing is, a lot of us, because I remember I told it to Russell Simmons.
Political status.
I remember I told it to Russell Simmons. Right. I was in hip hop summits. Remember back in the days, Russell Simmons would do the hip hop summit. Yeah. So Russell Simmons, I did like 17, and at just one point I was like, "Yo, Russ,
enough.
Right?
You getting me out here because wherever I'm at, he's pulling over my whole bus. Niggas is like, I'm a Def Jam at the time.
Right.
So wherever we're at, they're like, your show is canceled tonight. You got to do the hip hop summit. This is right. So I'm like, yo, Russ, at some point, what we doing? Shouldn't you give us back that?
Right.
And Russ is like, he's like, so what do you mean? I said, why don't you run for president? And I know I said this story on the podcast a couple times, but I'm gonna say it again. He said, N.O.R.E, I smoke dope. I said, everybody smoke weed, Russ.
Right.
And he said, nah, I smoked heroin.
Bush did coke.
But back then I understood. I was like, you know, Russ, all right, cool. You smoked heroin. Cool. Right now, if Donald gave us anything, he gave us the hope that they don't give a fuck.
Right.
As long as you create your following.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just like Kanye. I mean, whether you agree with Kanye or don't agree with Kanye, his followers still follow him.
Yep.
That's what happened with Trump. He used social media
Trump
to
is
make
the first
him.
social
He's
media
the social
president.
media president.
Right.
I said it from this podcast from the beginning. What did I say? Trump turned politics into
Smack DVD.
a smack
absolutely
DVD.
correct. Yeah.
They didn't care about what he was saying was factual or whatnot. It was the better line.
Yeah. Line for line.
They don't give a fuck. You can tell this factual. You can hit them with facts on a smack DVD. But if you got the better line,
Right.
Translation. Donald Trump was ignorant as a motherfucker, and everything he
But
said, everybody's
as
like,
opposed
this
to
nigga
hip-hop,
ignorant
right,
as
Democrat.
motherfucker. I'm going to fuck build a wall.
Can we
I'm
have
Here's something,
David
here's something,
Banner?
N.O.R.E. Here's something,
he was
N.O.R.E.
real.
Great
Yo,
hoppy.
he was saying what the majority of the voters was going to say.
Who? Trump.
Yeah. We gotta protect this. We gotta go this. We gotta have this. We gotta be for us. We gotta boom boom. We gotta build. You know what I mean? The separation and
Fat
everything
Joe
else.
for president.
And everybody was going.
But here's another thing, though, N.O.R.E.
And
Not
build the
only-
economy up.
Not only do I think the better play is for all of us if we're involved in politics or whatever. It's just like you putting on the next artist.
Mike, relax.
It's just like you putting on the
I don't
next
go to
artist.
political meetings. They tell them this.
Just a little bit. Just
But
a little.
listen.
Let me go back to hip hop.
No, I'm
It's
saying
not
they
like
do.
it's not like you putting on
play our parts. I'll
the
be
next
like,
artist.
it's
You
over.
just co-signing the next urban politician or your next young politician. So we provide the mouthpiece. We provide that international connection when you're talking about hip hop as a race. It's going to be a global race. It's going to be multicultural, multi-ethnic. It's one voice. So what we need to do is we need to keep doing what we're doing because we're
hip-hop
connecting the
with our
dots.
connections.
And we're
With our
co-signing the
connections.
people who are going to be there entrenched
We're not
every
gonna-
day.
look, when
in
they-
our
Here's how it came
cities
up.
and our
Look, let me say
towns
this,
and
let me
our
say this.
states.
Look,
Here's how I came up with this.
They mostly, like they'll do, like I say, we play our parts. He's great with the, the politicians, all that boom boom. I'm in the streets with homies. I'm having homies doing games together and everything else. We got to playing games with the rivals there, put on the lights, the city. No, we put the cars up, put the headlights on. Everybody got waters, boom, uniforms, and we have different Bloods and Crips. It ain't
Good.
Bloods against Crips. It's like teams switched all up.
Right.
So when you break bread together, you see in the streets and they go back out.
Right.
No, that's my people. That's my people. You know what I mean?
That's what we need in the black community
like a
right
little
now.
bit to just put back to the community when you have any type of connect. That shit goes far, and hip hop is all within it.